Hello everybody, my name is Marie and I'm going to show you a do-it-yourself massage today. Very important, if you at any time during this massage feel dizzy or unwell, please stop the massage. If you do suffer from any chronic conditions, I would advise you to discuss this with your doctor prior to starting the massage. So we are going to start off with sitting on an exercise ball. Sitting on the exercise ball helps to keep our core stable, so it also engages our abdominal muscles as well as our back muscles during this massage. If you do not have an exercise ball, you are welcome to sit on a chair and still do the massage. We are going to start off with a breathing exercise. So make sure you are sitting comfortably and we are going to inhale and exhale. This movement you can repeat at least 5 times. I'm going to proceed to the next movement so that we don't physically have to do all movements 5 times. So your next movement is a shoulder shrug. Pull up your shoulders towards your ears and relax. Pull up and relax. These movements you can repeat 10 times and relax. Our next movement is a shoulder roll exercise. So we're going to roll our shoulders forward. This movement you can also repeat 10 times, and then we are going to roll it backwards. You can also repeat this one 10 times. Next movement is to shake it out. So just shake out your arms, loosen up, and then we're going to proceed with the massage. We're first going to start off with movements on the left side, and we're going to finish everything on this side, and then we're going to proceed with the movements on the right hand side. You can relax your arms, and we're going to start off with a kneading movement. Now the kneading movement is a movement where we're going to pick up the muscle, pull it forward towards your hand. Pick up and pull forward. Pick up and forward. Now we're going to proceed across. Over the bony areas, you can just slide down until where you feel you have muscle again, and we can pick up and roll over. Pick up and roll over. And we can move back up. This movement you can repeat 3 to 6 times depending on how tender the area is. The next movement is we're going to do a pounding movement. So what we do is we use our fist in a loose movement, and this is what we are going to do. So this movement we are going to do over the upper trapezius area. Be careful not to proceed with this movement over bony areas, and we're going to go down the side of the arm, coming up in the front of the arm, and we are going to start. Keeping your wrist loose as we execute the movement. And then we're going to go down the arm. Light movements. We are now going to repeat the same movements on the right hand side. So we are picking up and pulling over. Picking up and pulling over. Once again, our pounding movement, loose fist, light pounding movement. Movement mustn't be painful over the area. Just stay in the areas where you can feel muscle bulk. When we go towards the shoulders, skip a little bit to move down the arm. Now we are going to proceed with what we call a finger kneading movement. It's more of a type of caterpillar movement. So finger walking, and we start off and we walk across the upper trapezius up to where we can comfortably. Walking the upper back. Can also work the upper arm area. And we can walk our back. Now we can also proceed with the same movement on the other side. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. Remember to breathe. Right, very important is we now can proceed with movement also into the upper neck area. You can either do just on one side, turning the head a little bit, catching also the sternocleidomastoid. Or what we can do is we can use both arms or hands at the same time, and we can proceed to work both sides of the neck. Now from here, we're going to proceed to the occipital bone at the back of the neck, and I'm going to turn a little bit just to show you where we're going to stop to have a pressure point. So where we find the occipital bone, there's two little hollows just below on both sides of the vertebrae. We're going to place our fingers on there, and we're going to press in and hold the pressure for 5 counts. And release. We are now going to proceed with massage movements around the eye area. This is going to help to alleviate eye strain and also that sinus congestion around the eye area. Very important, between the two eyebrows we have a pressure point that we're going to apply pressure. You can apply pressure with one hand, or we can reinforce and apply pressure with both hands. This pressure point we can keep to the count of 10 up to the count of 30. I'm going to keep it up to 10. Now the next pressure point that we are going to use here is the base of the eyebrow. So just at the base of the eyebrow, literally over there, we're going to put our finger and turn, and we're going to apply pressure at the base of the eyebrow. Then we're going to proceed to a pressure point, which is on the corner of the eye, so on the inside, and we're going to place our index fingers over there, and we're going to apply pressure inwards. Our next pressure point, if we follow the orbit of the eye on the bone, and we will come to the side. Now literally next to the lateral corner of the eye, but not on the inside, on the soft side, on the bony side, on the outside, we are going to apply pressure to the count of 10 or 30. Our next pressure point is on the lower part of the cheekbone. So from the corner of the eye we proceed, stay on the bony part just below the orbit of the eye, and in the center roundabout we have another pressure point. Our next area is on the temporal area, and here we are going to first do finger rotaries, light movements. This is normally the point where we suffer from headaches that we tend to press, so light rotaries on the area, and then we are going to apply a little bit of pressure, and we're going to hold to the count of 10. And we are going to release. And this brings us to the end of our massage, and to end this off, we're going to end off with our breathing exercise. So nice deep breath in and out, and in and out. We're going to lift up again and out. And you can do up to 5 breathing exercises. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the massage.